Okay, well, good day. Today is May 20th, 2022, and I said that the next time that I did my rapid at home COVID test that I would record, just show you how it's done. This is from iHealth COVID-19 antigen rapid test. It has two tests in it. I'm only going to take one, but it has a self-test at home results in 15 minutes. So what's going to happen is I'm going to show you the things that I have, which is the specimen collection swab, piso de recogida de muestras. Then I have this extraction solution in tube. It doesn't say it in Spanish. I don't know how to translate it. And the COVID-19 test card. It has to be used within an hour after opening. Don't open this until you're ready to use it. Okay? I have it on a little paper towel. And I'm going to just sit down and let y'all see. I'm going to pause it so you can see. I had to get something. Okay, so I'm getting my other phone ready for the timer. So this is step-by-step. First, you want to prepare your materials, and which I already have it prepared. Then you want to open the package and take out the COVID-19 test card in the pouch, the empty tube, sealed solution, the swab. When you're ready to proceed with the test, open the foil pouch of the COVID-19 test card. That's when you're ready. So leave that for last. You want to collect the sample. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm waiting for my phone to finish starting up, which it is. I'm going to put my timer on 15 seconds, okay? I know, I took this picture. I take great pics. This is a picture I took a long time at Freedom Park. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's super gorgeous. Let me get my timer ready. Timer. So meanwhile, I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can. After you collect the sample, you have to put it up at least 3/4 of an inch into your nose, like up here. You have to swab each nostril, the right at least 5 times, and the left at least 5 times. You need to brush slowly, so don't go like wah 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 wah. Go like 1, 2, like really slowly, okay? And then you're gonna process the sample. Hopefully, we're gonna see how much I can get. I don't know how much space I have because I've been getting a lot of footage. All right, I already have my clock ready. It's from the last week. All right. Don't start the clock until you put the sample on the test card. I'm going to pause it right quick. All right, now I'm back. So now I need to get this liquid ready because once I get the swab, I need to put it in here. So I'm going to open this up. I do not have the timer going because I'm not timing it yet. The timer and the test card is for the very end. You got the solution. It's sealed. You got the top cap, and then you got the tube. Comes in a little package. Okay, so first you're going to snap the top off. Put that in that bag. You're going to pour all the solution. Don't drip it out. You need all of its contents in it. 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch into your nose is what the little swab's going to do. It's empty. Put that in a little bag, and you're going to seal this. You're going to set it to the side. See? You see where it's at? It's ready. Put it to the side and let you see how I got my setup. Okay, nothing fancy schmancy. All right, now I'm gonna get the swab out. You might gonna see some boogies. Now, usually they have you blow your nose, like when I've done it in times past, but I just literally blew my nose before I started this. I'm keeping this here because I'm gonna stick this back in there. To my right nostril, going around, I'm in there. It does not hurt. It's not invasive, but usually it makes me laugh. And then I can usually feel my snots moving around, which is totally gross. Then you put it in the other nose and you do the same thing. So disgusting. At least 5 times. All right. Now, you don't put it back in here yet. You're going to open up this tube. You're going to open up the tube. You're going to tap the tube vertically on the table. I already did that. I stick it in here. And I'm going to stir this around 15 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you want to squeeze the sides of the tube to express as much liquid as possible from the swab. And then you're going to remove the swab. And me, I just like to keep doing this for a really long time because I don't like to play. I don't want to have to do this test over and over and over and over. So I just squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it till I feel like I've cleaned the snot off of it. And I take it out, I shake it off. I stick the swab back into here for sanitary purposes. Stick it to the side and I close up the top quickly as I can so no germs get in there. Now, I'm going to screw back the large orange cap, put the swab back into the package, safely dispose of the swab in the package. That's for me. I'm putting all my garbage together. Be right back and we'll go throw this out. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. All right, so now it's time to add the sample. So to add the sample, you're going to twist the small white cap off the tube. We're going to add 3 drops of the sample into the sample port of the COVID-19 test card. Okay, and then you're going to screw back on the small white cap. So this is the COVID-19 test card. So you're going to slide it down a little slicer page and take it out the package. As you see, if it lands on C, that means you don't have COVID. If it lands on T, that means, I think that means you have it. I don't know. I always get C. No, T is invalid. My bad. C is you don't have it. T is invalid. This is where you're going to drop your 3 drops. Hurry up. I ain't got time to talk. So y'all going to watch me screw the top off. You're going to watch me put my 3 drops in. 1. Oop, that was 2. 2. And 3. My drops are coming. And as you see, it's going to keep going over and filling the line. Meanwhile, I'm going to put this cap back on because I don't want these germs to get anywhere. God forbid if I happen to have COVID, you don't want it spreading around. So far, once the water fills at the end, I'm going to press my start on my timer. You're going to start the timer by clicking your timer button, and immediately after sampling, and it'll be ready in about 15 minutes. I like to wait till all of my water gets in there, and then I start it. Remember, a positive result will show both B and C line. Both C and T. And a negative result will show a C line. I'm going to start my timer. Well, I'm getting ready to start my timer. As you can see, it's already heading over to the negative side because I don't have COVID, thank God. But since it's getting over there, we're going to start my timer. If it will be so kind to start. My timer won't start. Everything's on here. Honey. I need this timer to start. Let me get my timer again. Sorry, y'all. Having a glitch moment. Start. There we go. Now it's starting. As you can see already, my chon is letting me know I don't have COVID, but I still have to follow through 15 minutes. So I'll be back with 15 minutes. So while I wait the 15 minutes, I just want to remind you the name of this is called I Have COVID-19 Antigen Rapid Test. It is a self-test at home. Results in 15 minutes. It comes with 2 kits. It's really simple to use, painless, it's non-invasive. My nose doesn't hurt or tickle or anything. I don't feel sick or nothing like that. I'm glad because I remember when I first was dealing with COVID outbreak, like all of us were, you couldn't get a test. The only way you could get a test was if you had severe symptoms and you had to be hospitalized in the ER to even get tested. So many people had suffered the outbreak because there wasn't enough testing. And now there's all kinds of tests available. And, it's good. This one is FDA emergency use authorization. You see the FDA, the Federal Drug Administration. This is for emergency authorization. I live in a communal setting currently here at my sister's house, which is a transitional living program. And because of that, it is a requirement for weekly testing to make sure, unless you have the vaccine, which I do not and will not have, you must sit by those types of rules. What is this on my head? So you want to make sure that, one, you continue to use the CDC guidelines of keeping 6 feet whenever possible, especially around unfamiliar people or people who may be at risk. You also want to wear your mask, especially in public or overly crowded places, and keep washing your hands frequently. Keep disinfecting areas that you use or come in contact with. And because these new strains of COVID last more on surfaces, make sure that you're mindful of the surfaces you touch and come in contact with, even down to your clothing and the things you carry. You want to be very mindful of those things. After the test is completed, you're going to dispose the kit components into the trash and report your test results. So I have 12 more minutes to go. And once so far, like I said, if you can see, it still says that I don't have COVID, which is a good thing. And you can see right here, it says negative result. A negative result will show only a C line. A positive result will show both C line and a T line. That means that the viral antigens for COVID-19 were detected and the individual is positive for COVID-19. And if you get a T line only, that means it's invalid. If there's no line there, if there's only a T line, the test is invalid. That means the test did not function correctly, and you will need to retest with a new test kit. Not the same test kit, but a whole new. That means there was some type of fluke, which that happens in the real world. So meanwhile, I'm just waiting. I have 11 minutes now, and as the time goes on, gonna just wait it out. And once this is done, I've got things to do. I have things to do, so I'm really excited. Again, this is the iHealth COVID-19 antigen rapid test, and make sure you follow the instructions. Make sure your hands are clean. If you need to, wear gloves or whatever. But I didn't require all of that because, I'm a pretty clean person. And I'm extremely grateful that my test is showing negative because, like I said, being that I live in a communal setting, if I had tested positive, I would have to leave the setting until I get a negative setting. I wouldn't be able to reside here until my antigens were free, which usually COVID lasts at least 2 active weeks in your body. So that means I would have to figure out where I would be living for 2 whole weeks. So thank you to all the people who are wearing their masks, washing their hands, following protocol, and staying away if they know they're sick. Thanks a lot for helping keeping this virus and this pandemic as closely in check as we possibly can. One of my biggest thanks is to the Most High God, always keeping me safe. And like I said, I tell people all the time, I did catch the very first wave. I worked in an extremely hazardous environment, which caused me to be one of the first people to get it. And so I had to be sick for a really long time. I lost my sense of smell, my sense of taste, and it took me a very long time to recover. And when I did, they used my plasma to help create the COVID vaccinations. So a lot of you people that are getting the vaccination, thank you. A lot of you people that are getting the vaccinations are getting them on behalf of someone like me that literally sacrificed my own antigens, healthy antigens, not the bad ones, to help you heal. So if you're healing, if you had gotten a vaccination and you healing, I don't know which ones they sent my plasma to, but I'm glad that I've been able to help. And if you're around someone who's had it and healed from it, you're actually safer around someone like me than you are of someone who's never had it. So don't be afraid to come around me. 8 more minutes. Thankfully, my test is still showing that it's negative. I'm really grateful of that. And just remember, you absolutely must take precaution. Not saying it to scare you or to make you think like, that you can't, lead a normal life. Just remember that, if you hear someone coughing and sneezing, they might have allergies, but you just don't know. So don't take it lightly. Like, don't stand there and wait for the molecules to get in your nostrils and your eardrums and stuff like that. Get away from it and try to keep yourself as safely as possibly can. That was the boss lady. She's checking on me. They always check on me. They love me here and I love them back. So I have 7 more minutes and I'm just gonna pause it. I don't want to pause it because if I pause it, the video might stop. Then I'll have to do a part 2. I'm probably better off just keep talking. 7 minutes worth of talking. My experience. I actually did a documentary of my real life experience, like me literally with COVID, on my Facebook page. If you look up Shantae S. Ism and you watch my videos, let's see, I had that in March 2020. I documented it from March until about April. It's not very many videos, maybe four, but they were extensive. And I was real life living with the very first wave of COVID, and you could see my face. You could see the weak side of me, how it was really just draining me of life. But it wasn't a hard fight. It's a very weird explanation. Like, it's hard to explain what living with COVID was like when I did have it. And I do a lot of things in my current life to help keep me from it, from the foods that I eat to the rest that I get to my hobbies that I partake in. A lot. Like, it's a lot of things that I do that help me, and I insist that you take precaution, not because I want you to be fearful of COVID, but because I need you to be self-aware to protect yourself and the ones that you love. Mostly, that's really like the biggest. Excuse me. That's really like the biggest thing. You want to make sure you're ready. But I got some really great news today. One of these jobs that I apply for is coming through. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm really so excited. So, as part of the program that I get a job, as part of the program that I volunteer anywhere from 2 to 20 hours, depending on my work and or school activity. So, yeah. Going through this program is really interesting. It's also a requirement, like I said earlier, to take the COVID test because this is considered communal living. It's called communal when it's a community of various people that we all go out at different times of the day and we enter into different environments. So we all have to take precaution, and that's something that you just can't help it. You just can't help it, What else? And I've already had my breakfast. That's why you see my eyes so bushy. I'm hyper. Actually, gotta go now with you. I'm ready to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to leave this test. Only have 4 minutes left. My scriptures. Someone wants me to upload a photo. I'm not uploading a new photo. Leave me alone. Free up 14.61 gigabytes. Only if it's backed up. 86 degrees in Charlotte today. Woo. Yesterday it was hot, but yesterday, even though it was hot, there was the most coolest, most comfortable wind blowing ever. I was able to get so much done. Where's the scripture? It says the scripture. Here it is, my morning prayer. Got a few more minutes on the clock. On May 20, keep praying and believing in God and yourself. And the scripture says, I've earned the pious. Does God love pious? Thank you. I thank my God upon every remembrance of you. Philippians, 1st chapter, 3rd verse. Thank you. So sweet. I've earned the collector medal. And I'm always in this. And I love when my scripture says out the Holy Quran. Everyone upon the earth will perish. The Holy Quran 55:26. Real quickly, I want to touch down on this in these last 3 minutes. This Mark Zuckerberg, dude, leave me alone. Stop trying to make people think that I have a problem with them. He's trying to say that I'm racist against Muslims, and I'm like, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Do you know that? Do you know that the Prophet Muhammad delivered to them the Holy Quran, the sector of a Hebrew Israelite lifestyle, specially designed for them? Please don't do me. I don't know. He wanted to recap some posts from last year when this Muslim woman on a New Jersey Transit bus, she wouldn't give me a ride. And I was really upset with her because I had to get to work. And she was just like, no. And I'm just like, and I posted on my page that B word, Muslim sister. I ain't going to say it right now because I'm not in that kind of a mood. And I was just like, yeah, I basically said, you're not a sister. But he wants to highlight only that. And I'm like, you saw what I said prior and you saw what I said after, where I specified. I'm not making a derogatory statement towards Muslims. I'm saying I was highlighting that she was a Muslim, which means you're supposed to have a sisterhood with me. There should be nothing you wouldn't do with and for me. That's rightfully so. And so that's what that was all about. And I'm like, nah, don't be trying to spread no lies. You know, he sees I'm doing so great. He's such a hater. He has such evil intentions. And at the end of the day, I got 99 problems, but a book ain't what. Excuse me, no. How did Barnes & Noble say? I got 99 problems, but the book ain't one. We're not worried about you. You're the least of worries. But happy anniversary to you and Priscilla. Happy 10-year anniversary. And in 2 more years, Facebook will have its 20th anniversary. I'm a Facebook editor, and he's taking personal attacks at me. Dog, get off my dick. I have 53 seconds, and as we come to the end of this test, the test itself took me, roughly 5 minutes or so. It doesn't take long. You definitely want to prepare yourself, wash your hands, blow your nose, and be in a quiet space. Keep your test flat. Don't put it on a rocky surface, and don't mess around with it. Don't tamper with it. So that way you can get accurate results. As you can see, I'm not touching it. I'm not messing with it or anything like that. I'm just waiting for these 20 seconds to end. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Whoa. Rocking on the chair. I was about to make the whole table fall. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. We're done. Yay! And once again, glory be to the Most High God. I've passed another COVID test. Yay, my nose is itching. So I gotta get going because I have to go get one of the boss ladies to let them see that my test was successful and complete. And then I'm going to head out and go do what else I need to do. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay beautiful. Stay positive. Keep God in your life first and foremost. And don't let no haters try to get in the way of your blessings. That God created you here on this earth to be a blessing. Go out there and be a blessing. Oh, also, can y'all do me a favor? Go to Eventbrite. Look up OEW Inc. The letter O, the letter E, the letter W, the letter, and then Inc. Like Incorporated. And reserve a ticket to my event. Thank you. Love you. God bless you. Oh, or you can order one of my books. You can go on my Twitter page, Shantae Sexy. Look me up, Shantae Sexy. Go on Twitter page. Just scroll. I know I go post crazy, but it is what it is. Can't help it. My mind. You see this big forehead? My mind got lots of thoughts in it. God bless you all. Be safe. Memorial Day weekend's coming up. Father's Day's coming up. I'm going to start saying it now. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Yeah, God bless you all. Yeah, I had breakfast, but it's almost lunchtime, but I'm not hungry. I ate so much breakfast. I'm gonna go get my ice, I'm going to have me a nice, lovely day. And I'm in my little cute little dress. Everyone likes me in this dress. Hello. And today is my dress day. And since everything's going good, I don't have to do too much job search today. I could kind of finish working on some more projects that I've been working on. And I'm getting ready to release a beautiful, beautiful inspirational title called My Sister's House. It's a dedication title for My Sister's House, the transitional living program that I live at currently. I've only been here for a whole week, and I love it here. I'm adjusting, and my little crazy self is adjusting, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. Love y'all. It's out.